I'm sorry guys, I can't avoid. Instead of recording myself during the intro, I've been transmitting live for like 5 minutes. Damn. What do you say guys, we give it another try? Hello everyone, I hope you're having a nice day. Welcome to the Buffy movie reaction of this week. We're about to immerse into the world of Black Widow, directed by Kate Shortland, who is kind of a new incorporation to the MCU team, and produced by Kevin Feige, who has been inside the Marvel Studios production team throughout the whole saga of MCU. This is the 24th movie based on Marvel Comics, distributed by Walt Disney Motion Pictures, and obviously starring Scarlett Johansson as Natasha Romanoff. Despite I'm watching this on Disney Plus at this moment, I will also watch it with some of my friends at the theater. We all remember the scene in which Natasha sacrificed herself to obtain one of the stones necessary to undo the blip. The Infinity Stone was the Soul Stone brought back to the Avengers by Clint, who's also known as Hawkeye, Natasha's best friend. So it's obvious that this movie cannot happen after the event. But will we see him though? Start the adventure, and I hope that you enjoy.
What happened?
Oh, poor little angel.
Oh, you bumped your knee?
A little kiss is always good.
Your pain only makes you stronger.
What a beautiful background.
Everything okay? How long do we have?
Like an hour, maybe.
An hour for what?
You remember when I told you that one day we would have that big adventure? Today's the day.
I don't think it's a good thing. I guess this is how she ended up in that place where they had to train her and become, after that, our Natasha Romanoff. Good hideout. What? Oh. Is he that good at shooting?
Hit the accelerator there.
But your dad. Now how is he getting in? I don't understand. How did he get in?
Mommy, pain only makes you stronger. Remember?
I think she will be fine, but she needs to rest.
Hey, get away from her!
Whoa!
Don't touch her! ¡Ya puedo hacer it!
You're gonna need to hand me that gun. It's okay. Come here. You're gonna take care of each other, okay? And everything's gonna be fine.
I can't handle needles, no matter how many times I see them. You've already been in that place before they would take your sister Yelena too. This time when they took your sister, you also had to stay there with her forever. I cannot understand how a mother and a father can abandon forever their children to become something like this. There must be an explanation, obviously.
No.
Don't do this.
Do what?
Come after me.
We got Barton, we got Wilson, and the other guy, the incredible shrinking convict. Rogers is on the run.
You shouldn't have gone to all this trouble. I'm done.
Romanoff?
I don't think they're in the same place. That was no sweat for her. Oh my god, the knife! They are gonna kill you! You look like Yelena.
Free the others.
What, you're even mind controlled or something?
General Jacob, we have a deserter.
So Lena left too.
You're in my bed.
I'm not even under the covers.
Did you get everything on my list?
Got passports, entry visas, a couple of local driver's licenses.
Nice.
You okay?
No.
Why wouldn't it be?
I hear things. Something about the Avengers getting divorced.
Yes, it's fine.
It's not that okay, in fact. Okay, that was not expected. What in the name of hell? I think it's a better idea if you fall. Don't tell me that's vibranium. May I say that if I see somebody having a shield like that, I don't go for the shield, I would go for the legs. She knows her stuff. I said already she. I'm sorry, I just can't avoid to assume that it's a woman. The car is still hanging there. Oh. She doesn't have the box, but she has the things with her. Oh, it's so dark. You had them with you all along. You still have the picture even. You truly believe that it's Yelena?
I know you're up there.
See? Oh, no! Oh, wow. Talking about a sister love. Girls, could you stop it? Why didn't you say truce in the first place?
I'm not here trying to be your friend, but you need to tell me what that is.
Why don't you take it to one of your super scientist friends? They can explain it to you. Tony Stark, maybe?
Not really talking right now, so.
Great. Perfect timing.
Exactly.
I kept checking the news, expecting to see Captain America bringing down the Red Room.
What are you talking about? It's been gone for years.
No.
Dracon's dead.
I don't.
You don't actually believe that, do you?
I don't think the Red Room is over just because you killed the person who was initially in charge of it.
And you checked the body? Confirmed the kill?
There was no body left to check.
Damn it. I was gonna say, I told you, doesn't have to end just because you killed one person who is supposedly the guy or the woman in control of everything. They have other people that can substitute them. Girls, you're full of them. How do you intend to get out? Oh, that was a close one to fall. Oh, come on. What the hell? Why did she even do that?
I don't want to do this.
I think that is your father. Not to worry. It had to be exactly that car because otherwise she wouldn't have been able to do that. That car has, the shape so she can get up with the motorbike. That's a good one. Oh. This woman is a badass. Right now, it doesn't seem to have a female body. Gotta admit.
You okay?
No.
Who's that guy?
Draco's special project. He can
Okay.
mimic anyone he's ever seen.
So it's a guy. My second mistake.
You didn't say one word about Dracov's daughter. You killed her.
I had to.
That's the girl? That's the girl you had to kill? A child?
Why do you always do that thing?
Do what?
That thing you do when you're fighting.
With the arm and the hair, and you do
And the other guy's listening over there. Doesn't matter. Unless he doesn't know how to speak English.
What is your story?
I never let myself be alone long enough to think about it.
Because you'd feel depressed by knowing that he can't have kids, for example. Second, that you've pushed someone away who didn't mind that you weren't able to have kids.
If you're going to give me some big hero speech, I can feel it.
Speeches aren't really my thing. It was more like an invitation.
To go to the Red Room and kill Dracov?
Yeah. I'm in, right?
Oh no!
He's just fooling with you.
Oh.
year was this?
Like 83, 84.
Captain America was still frozen in ice then.
Ha ha.
Are you calling me a liar or something? Huh?
Yeah, he is. Oh my god.
Today's your lucky day, Alexi.
How did you know when Alexi put that in his ear? Kid. When was the first time that you saw your daughters after sending them there? And when was the last time you saw them since you're imprisoned? Well... the pose. She has to fall somehow. Just needed one shot to destroy the whole tower. Despite his tummy and that he's not a young man anymore, his body is holding up pretty well in terms of strength. Although they've just said he is also a super soldier. This helicopter is holding out pretty well.
Wow. Oh, Johnny.
You think you're going to be loved or received with a lot of happiness or something?
In Ohio on that stupid mission. So tedious, boring me to tears.
You mean being a father? Yeah, that's exactly what he was saying.
I only ever loved you girls.
Oh, really?
To achieve your fullest potential and everything worked out.
Everything worked out?
Yes.
Elena, you went on to become the greatest child assassin the world has ever known.
Whoa, I'm so proud.
And Natasha, not just a spy, but an avenger.
I couldn't be more proud of you.
Yeah, remember your daughters? Which were not truly your daughters, but remember them?
Honey, we're home.
You're so funny.
Welcome to my humble abode.
You need to clean those windows. Seriously?
It still fits.
Sure.
I want them to follow their dreams.
No go.
Reach for the stars.
Why is he pretending right now to be a family? Oh, my piggy.
Did that pig just open the door?
Yes.
Yes, because piggies are very smart.
Named the pig after me.
No, you're named after the pig. That would have been a bigger roast.
Stop breathing.
Let the pig breathe again.
Don't worry, Alexi could have survived 11 more seconds without oxygen. Good boy. Now you go back home where it's safe.
And that's what you're doing with the widows. Damn it, I knew it was gonna happen. Oh.
I'm sorry.
And Natasha did absolutely nothing. I was expecting Natasha to somehow save the day. But now that I think about it, oh my god, what is wrong with me? She wants to go to the red room. This is the way to get in. What is that thing? You're not even gonna sedate her?
What about Romanov?
She turned her back on her people, on her blood.
You are her blood.
I gave her home. I gave her love.
You gave her the red room at one point. What?
Welcome home.
Wait, what?
What was my mother's name?
Do you think he remembers what all the girls that he took are gonna make fun of her?
No.
He's just messing with you.
Say hello.
It is a girl. I knew it. I knew it was a girl.
You want to tell her you're sorry? Well, you should have thought of that before you blew her face off.
So I did not mistake after all.
Is it a safe deal? Try your knife.
Oh, when?
Smelling my pheromones prevents you from committing violence against me.
There is something you can't break.
Oh no. No. She's more than you'll ever be.
Ugh, that was disgusting.
You learned the pose pretty fast.
Oh, stop it.
Don't tell me to stop!
If I don't tell you when to stop, then how will you know when to shut up?
He has a lot of money. I'm surprised he can punch like that, even.
Girls were trash. Yeah, thrown out into the street. I recycle the trash and I give them purpose.
All those girls?
Give them a life.
A life? Ooh. That armor really looks to be made out of vibranium.
As long as we can smell him, we won't be able to hurt him. You have to sever the nerve.
Oh wow, it actually worked.
Not so talkative now, are you?
Wow. How did you do that? Doesn't want to make a lot of sense. I was hiding my face out of the spear right at the moment when she threw it, so I didn't manage to see if she threw the whole package or just one. Literally broke your nose! She threw the whole package. Oh, that's not good.
Antonia.
So many things are falling out from the sky, and who knows where this is geographically located, but somebody's gonna be like, why is all this metal falling? Are the satellites falling? No, it's the Red Room. You may still survive. That did not burn you out. Good. Dreykov is now dead. Her daughter is alive, but she needs the antidote first to be aware of what is surrounding her. No, I don't think it's that easy. No, it's that easy. Okay, I thought that she had something else.
I should have come back for you.
You don't have to say that. It's okay.
I really thought they were family and I couldn't understand why she was trying to protect her, knowing that their father was in there and he was not preoccupied.
On the target, sir.
Oh, Ross. Ross was his name, right?
Well, if you're leaving, then I guess you should take this.
Does have a lot of pockets.
Very handy pockets, yeah.
2 weeks later.
See what I can
Look
get
at
you
that.
with a bit of time and money.
And from here, our journey, with the Avenger continues with the movies that we've known thus far. I don't know about you guys, but I personally enjoyed this movie. It was what I expected it to be. Somehow, in some way, to discover what was Natasha's backstory, get to know a little bit better what happened to her, and get rid of the origin, so it cannot happen to other girls in the future, and put an end to those who are currently being also controlled, manipulated, working on it. It's a good thing that the way they developed all this is that these women were not doing all this by will, but they were actually doing it because they were being controlled. I can't say it's the same type of mind control as Hydra had with Bucky. I also think that everything is very well explained, so it can add up to one of the questions that I did not make throughout the MCU saga, but because I kind of knew everything is explained in the comic book, so they just skipped that part. And what I'm talking about is, how come nobody was looking after Natasha once she left? Why was the guy we know now as Dreykov not following her, trying to kill her? How come none of her tasks as an Avenger were ever negatively affected by this crew, by these people? And they explained it very well. It's not the intention for somebody like Dreykov to get involved with the Avengers. I mean, you try to touch one, and even the alien version of the Avengers are gonna come after you, and they're just gonna... So why would you want to do that? He just preferred to let her go, because up until now, she didn't seem to have any sort of interest to return back, because she thought he was already dead. She thought that everything was over. So in this sense, I believe that everything was very well explained. I do have to admit that this movie, used some cliche lines like pain only makes you stronger and stuff like these. I don't think that is something bad. They were trying to educate those girls to become what they were today, so I don't think that could be like any sort of problem this time. Other than that, honestly, as I've mentioned at the beginning, I think the plot was very well developed and very well calculated to explain all those plot holes that we could not understand perfectly from Natasha Romanoff. But But many who did not read the Marvel comic books must have assumed more or less something like me, that we just don't know exactly what is happening because we did not read the comics. I feel relieved for Natasha or her family, although it was a big family. I think this movie is a closure. I must say that I'm practically sure Hydra and Draco have had some sort of negotiations in between, and somehow they were not working together but collaborating at some points. There is also one funny message that I've noticed. Probably it's just me, and probably I'm mistaken this time. Have you noticed that when Melina was trapped by those soldiers were not women but men, while those girls were the bigger weapon? I personally have the feeling that the message was more like open, just listen, we had to put someone, and it probably would be interesting to show that men were the guardians and women were the lethal weapon. I personally have the feeling that the message was more like open, just listen, we had to put someone, and it probably would be interesting to show that men were the guardians and women were the lethal weapon. And here goes the credit scene that I was awaiting. Oh, you got a cute dog. Oh. Oh, come on. You broke all the moment.
Sorry. I'm allergic to the Midwest.
Was she in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
I want the raise.
Oh yeah, you and me both. Believe me, you're gonna earn it. Maybe you'd like a shot at the man responsible for your sister's death.
No, that's not true.
Don't you think?
She's lying. Also, the fact that one of the main messages that I feel this movie wanted to send was relief is also due to how everything was detailed. All this time it was, I got a constant pain on my back. I got a rock that I gotta lift it up, and I need to lift it up, and I need to lift it up. This was this whole backstory, from Natasha and her fake family and everything that contributed to that Natasha became who become. She needed this pain away from her. She needed to lift that heavy rock that she was having on her back and just relief. That's why I felt throughout the whole movie that this was the purpose. My favorite scene throughout this movie is there's a funny favorite scene and a favorite scene. The funny favorite scene is where Melina is with her pigs. Where we see her, it looks like a farmhouse. The favorite scene was where Yelena and Natasha kind of admitted and understood that even though they're not from the same blood, they are family. And I don't have a hated scene here, but one of the least favorite scenes would be when the family was on the table talking. For Natasha was cringy. Alexei wasn't making it easy. He was basically the reason why he was making all that cringy. And to be honest, Yelena was emotionally in so much need, to actually feel that was a family, while Natasha was trying to break that in order to continue with the cause that she was actually interested in doing. I don't know, it was a very sad scene, and I feel saddened, that you have to go through something like that. Overall, considering that everyone has made a great job playing their roles, actually better than not considering, assuming, because they did do awesome. I think Scarlett Johansson is already so much in her character. I think Scarlett more or less is Natasha by now. But all the other actors did it really great. I would give this movie, I would rate it probably between 7 and 8 from 10. You could watch this movie without previously watching any of the other movies, but you will lack a lot of information if you do so in understanding who is really Natasha. because you get to know Natasha throughout those movies. But it's a movie that can't be separated, and I think they had that intention to make like a separate movie that in case you haven't watched all the other Marvels, you could watch this one. I do feel the intention in it, but I don't really think they've managed to 100% succeed that. I think that you do need that information to truly understand what is happening in the movie. It was more a movie to explain Natasha's past. You know, that's the reason why you really need to understand or really need to see what happened in the previous movies about her, because that way you can empathize with the situation. It's more like a something in between that they had to do to closure. If you do know about Natasha, if you did see the Marvel movies, you get to empathize with this and you get to have the feels. And they did a great job in that. They did a very great job in that. Nobody can take that away. I hope that you have enjoyed this video reaction, guys. Let me know what you have thought about this movie, as I said earlier at the beginning of this video. And I'll see you in the next video. Until then, everyone, stay safe. Bye.
God, if he doesn't die this season, I'm gonna fucking kill him myself. I fucking hate that kid.
Ride along on an adventure where any lead character can die. Whether you're Sean Bean, Sean Bean's wife, Sean Bean's best friend, Sean Bean's son, Sean Bean's daughter-in-law, Sean Bean's family dogs, or Sean Bean's unborn grandkid, all men must die who are in any way close to Sean Bean.